Okay, so quick video about assignments and work stuff. So normally I have daily activities for going over all 5 of these databases and making you go in there and practice them. At this point, I would rather y'all spend time working on your final project. Definitely take a look at these databases. They can totally be used in your final project, but I would rather y'all spend some time working on that and keep going on your final rather than doing some of this daily activities. Also, we're going to have activities for Wednesday and Friday about newspaper databases and finding things about citation that I think are a little bit more important because y'all did this finding articles in Primo activity. And if you can search Primo, you can search the other databases. They're so similar. You know how to use one, you know how to use them all. I just wanted y'all to know about the other databases and that they're there. So no assignment for today. However, continuing on with our final project. So remember, your rough draft of your final project is due April 22nd. That is worth 100 points. It is mandatory. Students who do not turn in a final project do badly on the final. That is true of every semester, that if you don't turn in a rough draft, you are going to have a terrible final and you're going to be tanking your grade. So make sure you're getting those in on time. If you're one of my students who have yet to turn in a final topic, final project topic, what are you waiting for? Send me that, please. This has to be approved. So if you have questions about your final project, start working on this. Start pulling your resources. So if you look at the final project instruction, first thing you're listing here is that you have to have 10 resources, and I have specific requirements for what those are. So you have to have that reference book, 2 books owned by the library, 3 journal articles, 2 out of 3 have to be peer reviewed, newspaper article, a government resource, and then you get 2 options that can be any combination of the above. So you got to have 10 sources total. They have to meet those source requirements. So go ahead and start finding these. Y'all know how to find reference materials, books, and journal articles. Go ahead and start finding them. Go ahead and start creating these bibliographies and these annotations that you have to have a 100-word summary in your own words of what is this source about. You have to have a 25 to 100-word method section of how did I find this. And so this is where you will tell me, I went to this library resource, so I went to Primo, or I went to Academic Search, or I went to Credo Reference, and used these search terms and used these limiters to find this resource. That's what I'm wanting you to tell me. A good-sized sentence will meet those 25 words, I promise. And then 100 words evaluation section. Go through all 5 elements of the CRAP test. I say this, use the entire CRAP test. If you go through with complete sentences, currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose, talk about all aspects of it, you have 100 words easy. And so that has to be done for every citation that you have. So go ahead and start working on these. Do you remember page 2? You have your checklist to make sure you're meeting all of those requirements. Page 3 is a example of what I expect this to look like. And do remember, if you go back to your final project module here, I got 2 examples from previous students that these aren't perfect examples, but they're students who did really well on these final projects. So definitely take a look at those if you're kind of confused on what I expect about this. If you have questions about your final, do ask them sooner rather than later. You have that discussion board option up here. That if you go back up over here to your discussions, we have that I have a question board. So if you have a question about something, it's a good chance someone else will too. So you can make that a public discussion, or you can always email me or give me a call. I'm typically in my office 9 to 4, Monday through Friday. So don't hesitate to reach out. Good luck. Thank you.